With every push, pedal, and brake, Barry Haarde has one mission in mind.
I'm doing this as a fundraiser for Save One Life, which is a organization that helps people with hemophilia in developing nations who do not have access to medication because of its high cost. And to raise awareness for hemophilia, HIV, and hepatitis C.
A passionate cause he's all too familiar with.
Back in the day, there was a lot of stigma associated with HIV, which I contracted along with about 10,000 other Americans with hemophilia back in the 1980s.
What started as a way to rehabilitate after a full knee replacement due to his hemophilia has turned into a passion. Now pedaling about 110 miles a day, Haarde's ride has taken him across the country 3 times to places like these. His current journey started in California and will take him almost 3,000 miles to the coast of Georgia. A 27-day trip that not only pushes him physically, but also emotionally.
I lost my brother to hepatitis C. I lost my brother-in-law, both hemophiliacs. He died from AIDS. I've known many people over the years that have passed away from those 2 conditions. So, I'm very fortunate to be able to do what I do and to be in such good health.
A ride he was once told he would never be able to make.
As far as we know, I'm the only person with hemophilia who's ever done a cross-country bicycle ride.
Has become a way for Haarde to push on and help make a difference.
Yeah, and for some, this wasn't just a casual ride, but Davis has their story.
Hugs and happy faces for 17 riders on the last leg of a 27-day, 2,900-mile trip across the country, all on bikes. And all that's left for these folks is to glove up and take a team picture and 1 more mile through the Tybee Strip, right onto the pier, past the bathing beauties and to the water to dip their tires in the ocean. It's a wet victory lap for all these bikers who made the long trip. Folks like Ron Ottaway. Ottaway's 76 years old, just finished chemotherapy, and decided he needed even more of a challenge.
It means a lot.
This is Barry Haarde's 3rd trip across the country, but his journey started long before he got on a bike.
Well, I was born with severe hemophilia in 1965, at a time when the lifespan was about 25 or so for us. I am part of the generation of Americans with hemophilia that contracted both HIV and hepatitis C from the blood supply back in the early 1980s.
Out of 10,000 of those affected, only about 2,000 remain. And none, says Barry, have taken on a demanding physical event quite like this.
There's still a lot of stigma associated with HIV, still a lot of misunderstanding out there. Some people are diagnosed today with HIV and they think their life is over. Not true.
For every one of these endurance junkies, this ride may be over, and water from the Pacific Ocean has been officially transferred to the Atlantic. But Barry knows no matter what lies ahead, his life is far from finished.
I don't think anybody really thought I could do this, but including myself sometimes. But 3 tours later, and hopefully a lot more to come. Just stay tuned.
On Tybee Island, Andrew Davis, WSAD News 3.
Well, Barry isn't just biking for his own health. These 3 rides have raised $120,000 for the charity Save One Life, which helps get drugs to needy people in developing countries. Now, if you'd like to help out or learn more about Barry, you can log on to our website, WSAD.com, and type bike